How's it going, everybody? I'd like to talk about the difference today between an EV, a PHEV, an EREV, and a regular hybrid. All right, now first off, an EV is a vehicle that derives the majority, actually I'm going to say all of its energy from a battery. Okay, so that's like my Nissan Leaf, that's like the Ford Focus EV, that's the new Chevrolet Bolt that's going to come out here soon, within this next year. Then also another example of an EV would be like the BMW i3 non-Rex version. Okay, that's just a strictly a battery propelling the vehicle with an electric motor. All right, so those are some examples of an EV. So then the next on the list would be PHEV. Now, PHEV stands for plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. That would be a prime example of that would be like the plug-in Prius that debuted in late 2011 in Southern California, late 2010 Southern California, 2011 in the rest of the country. Okay, so that would be like a normal hybrid car, but it has the ability to run on a larger battery for prolonged periods of time, and then it would switch over to normal hybrid mode. That's where you get the plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Okay, so you got the Toyota Prius plug-in. You've got the Mitsubishi Outlander plug-in. That's another good example. Then you might have, let's see, another example would be, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly. The Ford Fusion C-Max Energy. Now the Energy version is the plug-in version, the PHEV version. Okay, so then you'd also have the Ford Fusion PHEV. That's the whole thing about that. There's very limited amounts of PHEVs out there on the market. I know that they have a Subaru model, but I'm not sure exactly if that's a PHEV or not. And it would be, I think it's limited markets anyway. So anyway, but then next on the list would be EREV. And EREV stands for Extended Range Electric Vehicle. Now the EREVs are sophisticated and they're different than PHEVs. So the EREVs are designed where they have a large battery, like more than 15 kilowatt hours. Whereas on the other side of the view, there is the PHEVs might only have like 5 kilowatts. Okay, so they're not quite as sophisticated in the battery technology. So then the EREVs, they'll be designed to be a purely electric vehicle, and then they kick over to the gas engine when needed, and only really when needed. That's a prime example would be the Chevrolet Volt, BMW i3 Rex version, because they have a Rex version and they also have a pure EV version, so that way they can do both. Then another example would be, well, actually that's it. That's about the only thing I can think of for the Rex, for the EREVs. Certainly, that's all that's it's really advertised out there. I don't see any more than that. But yeah, and then regular hybrid is basically like the Toyota Prius, the regular Ford C-Max, not the C-Max Energy version. The Energy is the one that's a PHEV, but the hybrid version, which they also sell, is just a regular hybrid. So just like the Prius. So if you got the Prius, you've got the C-Max, you've got the Ford Fusion regular, non-energy version that plugs in. Then you've also got the Toyota hybrids that use the hybrid synergy drive, like the RAV4 hybrid, all the other Priuses, Yeah, you've got all those. The Camry hybrid, the Highlander hybrid. Subaru, I think, also has a hybrid, a regular hybrid. BMW, I think, has a regular hybrid, I think. I'm not sure. Lexus, they also have hybrid. And there's quite a bit of them. So that's the regular hybrid. Now the hybrids cannot sustain themselves very long on electric power alone. They have limitations, and maybe a mile you can get. I know on the Prius you can get at speeds under 34 miles an hour, 32 I think it is. I've heard different renderings on that. Some people say you can get up to 40. I guess it depends on how hard you push the accelerator. But yeah, very limited. I wouldn't say that, it's still pretty much a gas car with the hybrids. But it's a good transitional vehicle, and it's really good on gas. They all are. So that's the difference between all of those acronyms. Preferably, in my own opinion, I would rather have an EREV, which is like the Volt, which would go 50 miles on battery. The latest generation Volt can do 53. The old generation could only do, I think it was 38 miles, something like that. But you could always hypermile anything and get more out of it. So I just take the numbers at face value, because I know I can do better. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.